Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, the one and only Dr. Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. How you doing, my brother?
Man, I'm good, boy. You and Bishop Walker, y'all be going at it. Come to your church and come to Friendship West, he tearing it up, and then I go to Mount Zion, he tearing it up. What y'all on, man?
Oh, man, that Bishop Walker is a beast.
Yes,
Love
sir.
Joseph Walker.
Yes, sir. And when he was up there preaching, I was thinking about you. I said, I bet Pastor Haynes and Dallas killing them at the same time. Nothing like a good word, which I know you have this morning.
Oh, man, thank you, Rickey Smiley. Listen, there's someone who's listening right now. You can relate to this. Life will take so much out of you because the devil always is trying to take so much from you. That's why the Bible says the thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. The devil is always trying to mess things up, set us up to take us out. That's why devil, watch this, is evil with the D in front of it. And evil is live spelled backwards. And because evil is live spelled backwards, there's always something engineered by the devil trying to take from you. But here's what Dorinda Clark Cole says: I'm getting back everything that's been taken from me. My joy, my peace, my faith, my strength. I'm getting it all back. Why? Because I've discovered the closer you get to God, the closer you get to the one who specializes in comebacks. Yes, God can bless you to make a comeback where you bounce back from what sets you back. And before you know it, you get set up by God through the comeback to end up on a higher level than you ever would have been had you not experienced that setback. Yes, so I'm simply letting everybody know, keep your head up, look forward to what God is about to do. Your joy is coming back. Your peace is coming back. Your faith is coming back. You're on the comeback trail because the devil and evil can't have the last word. God has the last word. And the last word is whatever's been taken from you, God is going to bless you with a comeback.
I know that's right, Pastor Haynes. That's a good word this morning. And let everybody know how you can be reached and how can they find your sermons.
Hey, Rickey, thank you so much for that. You can check out my sermons on my YouTube channel, Frederick Haynes, and our friendshipwest.org website. You can also check me out on Instagram at FHUnscripted.
All right, there it is, man. Appreciate that word this morning. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, Rickey. Have a great one, bro.
Hey, you too. Here we go.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 14 minutes after the hour. We got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Pre-rinsing dishes used to be the norm because old detergent wouldn't get the dishes clean. New Cascade Platinum Plus lets everyone do dishes differently. You just scrape, load, done. New Cascade Platinum Plus. No pre-wash, no rewash, or your money back. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Tuesday news. Two prominent news anchors are out of a job this morning. Fox News announced it has parted ways with Tucker Carlson. In what seems like moments later, CNN said that Don Lemon is no longer employed by the company. Tucker Carlson's firing comes on the heels of a $787 million lawsuit settlement that Fox paid to Dominion Voting Systems. Don Lemon responded to his termination with a statement saying he was stunned. In other news, Georgia Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis, Rickey, told law enforcement officials in a letter that she plans to make an announcement on possible charges against former President Donald Trump sometime between July 11th and September 1st. Now, the letter obtained by CNN is another strong indication that Willis is seriously weighing bringing racketeering and conspiracy charges in connection with Trump's actions in Georgia around the 2020 election.
Keep playing with Delta Sigma Theta. Them sorrows gonna get you.
Yeah, she is no joke. Of course, we're following more stories at RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Right now, Gary is pouring the tea. Good morning.
Good morning. All right, y'all. Kanye West. People are talking about Kanye West, honey, and his new wife, what's her name? Miss Bianca Sensory, honey. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that Kanye and his wife were spotted, y'all, at the Cheesecake Factory, honey. They said they was having ice cream, honey, and enjoying each other. They said they wasn't smiling with one another because they don't smile in the public, honey. But people are saying, honey, they passed on the dessert. They didn't get no cheesecake for the dessert, but they had some ice cream. They shared the ice cream, one big old ice cream with themselves, honey, and they was enjoying and having a good time. But a lot of people saying that's sad, honey. She's a very sad woman because she's sitting there eating at the Cheesecake Factory with Kanye. Kim would have never.
What's wrong with that?
Kim would have never ate at no Cheesecake Factory, honey.
He ain't with Kim. That's why he with her, because Kim wouldn't do simple stuff like going to the Cheesecake Factory. They give you a lot of food for that little money.
They sure do.
You got another Cheesecake Factory going to give you another take home.
That's right.
In Grand Lux. That's for damn sure. You're going to eat twice there for that one meal.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they leftover game is tight, and they leftover to-go box is tight.
Yeah, it was.
1995 go a long way on that
Come on
pasta
now.
dish.
Oh,
Come on now.
My Lord, I don't know, honey. You cheating me, honey. You had your last wife, honey. She ate grand, honey. Ate all the
Nobody want
high-end
to eat in them
restaurants.
bougie, stuffy, terrible atmosphere restaurants because it's expensive for less food.
Food ain't
and all
seasoned
that.
right.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, we want the food to be good now. You
Right.
know better, Gary.
Yeah, but I mean,
What's that chicken dish we get at Grand Lux? You turned me on too.
Ooh,
That chicken.
I can't even think of
I
it.
like
Good
them
thing.
buffalo chicken rolls.
I
all
like
of
the steak medallions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you
Yeah,
get
they
outside.
good, too.
Yeah, $19. You eating good for 2 days. Two, unless you greedy.
Yeah, well, honey, I feel bad for her, honey. It's cutting that girl short of her meals, honey, and her money. But anyway, congratulations, Bianca, girl. That's what you're going to do, honey. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is dragonfly. On the high end, you say dragonfly, and on the low end, you say beautiful blue. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, I'm trying to see if Cardi B getting ready to start taking Tasha K's stuff. I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, it's the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot brought to you by.
Listen to the Undressing Room podcast presented by Macy's featuring L'Oreal. Log on to the undressingroompod.com for access to her personal Macy's shopping page. The Undressing Room podcast is available wherever you get your podcasts. Good morning, Brad.
Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, according to Black Enterprise, Cardi B has been granted the right to begin seizing Tasha K's property in an effort to satisfy the $4 million judgment she won in 2019's defamation suit. Now, attorneys for the rap star filed the writ of execution against the YouTuber and Kibi Studios LLC in Georgia last week. What do y'all think about that?
I think it's sad.
What's sad?
I mean, Cardi, she shouldn't take that woman's stuff. I mean, I know she won the lawsuit and all, but you gotta remember, though, it is gossip. I know she did say some scandalous stuff, though, but I don't know. I mean, Cardi B just should let her know, okay, now you see that I proved my point. Now don't do it again.
She's going to go pick up that little truck, her car. She could get whatever she wants. She can go in her closet, start taking out anything with tags on it. I can get it. Anything. Them shoes you just bought from Foot Locker. Let me get them.
Y'all stay tuned, because I sure want to know what Cardi gonna do. She probably not gonna do it.
I hope not.
But then again, she might do it to be petty. Like,
Yeah.
to
I
be
think she's
like,
going to
this
take
is-
it.
This is what happens when you do this to people.
I think she's going to take her stuff. Like, for real. Cardi is for real with that.
I don't think she is. I think that this is a great lawsuit to just really help these bloggers understand that you cannot cross the line. You can't just say whatever you want to say.
But why would she not take it?
Because she don't need it.
That ain't the
It
point.
would
She'll
cost
take it.
her
She didn't
more
need to
in
file a
time to
suit.
try and go and get. It's not worth her
She
time.
could actually just pay somebody to go snatch it up, though.
And she can take it and go give it to someone else.
That needs
Well, I
it.
tell you
Yeah,
what,
it
honey,
is.
if I know you coming to get it, I'm taking everything out of my house.
Well,
that
you
works
just gonna have
up
to go through the troubles of doing it.
there. Well,
Because if it was the other way around, or whatever, she would go and get Cardi stuff.
And Tasha K made it worse because she keep egging it on. You know, she I don't know if you ever listen to her thing, but she keeps egging it on and keep talking trash after it about how she's moving her stuff around and kind of making jokes about it and all that. And that's just you poking the bear right now.
Yeah, I don't think that's good.
pray.
Well, y'all, moving on. After being stripped of their blue check marks over the weekend, some celebrities were upgraded to the Twitter Blue program. Oh, okay, Elon. Many celebrities, including Lil Nas X, Sierra Wilson, that's funny, they say her last name now, Halle Berry, Wiz Khalifa, and more, had their Twitter account stripped of their vulnerable symbol, y'all. The Griot previously reported if users had not subscribed to the pay-to-play Twitter Blue program, several of them would lose their check. And in the days since, Twitter seemingly at random restored the verifications of many celebrities, including a handful of the deceased, but not all. Some restored accounts include Wilson, Lil Nas X, Chadwick Boseman, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jackson, Anthony Bourdain, and more. And according to the confusion, the restored accounts have been now have the blue Twitter check mark instead of the original, despite many users claiming not to have signed up for the program. Now, Wiz Khalifa, who initially tweeted when he lost his check mark, worried about the wrong check, right. Okay, was so perplexed when he received his back. He said, I don't know what's going on with this blue check business, but mine is back. So, and that's what he tweeted. And it also appears that despite not paying for the service, Khalifa has full advantage of the features, which include editing published tweets, within a 30-minute window. So I guess they got a few new features on Twitter. So are y'all worried about the blue check leaving at all?
I don't care about it. I don't be on there that much.
Yeah.
It don't bother me.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We got our own blue checks. I feel verified enough in my life
that
I don't worry about Elon Musk and
them comedy show paychecks.
Okay.
That's all I care about.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you on that one, brother. All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, them comedy show paychecks. But coming up next, some major cities are seeking. Is yours one of them? Find out next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
That damn outfit. I know that damn outfit. We're going to talk about that outfit in a minute, sir. Yeah, because I can't say nothing about it for real because it's not cheap. That's for sure. I seen that on the rack and walked past it and didn't get it. You knew somebody because you didn't pay that kind of money for that, sir.
He got it from the consignment.
But they don't even put stuff like that in the consignment store.
Yeah, they do.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because you can only wear it once. After you wear something like that, you can't wear it that many times.
But he done wore it twice.
Look. Oh yeah.
He wore that when we was in Greenville.
You did.
Oh, okay.
Ain't that the same? That's the same outfit you wore in Greenville.
That's the damn same.
Everybody listen to the morning show in Greenville, South Carolina. Please send us a picture of what Gary had on because he got it back on today.
Ooh.
He have it on today. You got other clothes. Don't do that. Bruh, it's been 2 weeks. You done put it back on.
Called you out.
What the hell I'm talking about?
Yeah. What?
He trying to call me out with all that damn crystal on it.
Oh, God. We got the video.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
That is not the outfit.
I was not lying.
Oh.
I was not lying.
You wore that.
Started from
you
the
wore that. We did
beginning,
a live broadcast in Greenville, South Carolina, and you wore the same thing.
The
You got it back on today.
That was damn navy blue.
That was not navy blue.
Yes, it was.
How you gonna tell? He looking at the video.
I know what the hell I wore. That was navy blue.
He's looking at the video, Gary.
I'm looking at the video.
We looked at damn what's his name? Rodney King got beat up, but they said it wasn't him. And I had on a navy blue.
You said Rodney King what?
Got beat, and they said it wasn't live. So damn, I don't care what you're looking at. And I had on navy blue with white.
What the hell kind of?
I got on black with black. So
you
y'all
had on black that day.
No,
yes, you did.
No.
Jeff Johnson, what kind of analogy is that? He said Rodney King. What is he? Is that deflection?
It's confusion.
That's what it is. Gary.
That was navy blue and white.
Gary. Today we're gonna have a whole funeral service for that outfit. We're gonna have somebody to come in and sing, and we're gonna lay that on the counter and put flowers on. Don't wear that no more.
Y'all just.
We're gonna write up a whole obituary for that. Don't wear that no more, sir.
I will have navy blue and not have
Gary,
black.
you want that in green? Why the pot? Everybody that listens to the morning show, we got a story. We're gonna talk about the cities that's sinking. She's gonna give you that right quick. But this is more important. We don't care. People don't care if they cities sink. But
right, because they ain't going nowhere.
Black people don't care about that, but what black people care about if you wear the same thing twice. So usually in a blue jean outfit, the pocket tears are in different places on all the outfits. Talk to me, Maria.
It's like a fingerprint. They're never in the same place. They're never two exactly alike.
It's not. So, sir,
This was made from a machine. When a machine make a whole mass.
What is that brand? Because I seen the Amigos be wearing the Migos. What's that brand?
Amiri.
Yes, sir.
AMI.
Yes, sir. And no two are the same, sir.
Yeah.
You wore that line. Everybody in Greenville, South Carolina, y'all please go up to the radio station and protest.
It's not the same. I have a white shirt with navy blue. I have on black.
Gary, stop lying.
Amiri. What's Amiri?
Amiri is
it's a designer brand.
Maria, can you take a picture of Gary with that on and then put the video and do a split screen?
It's the same picture. Don't delete nothing out my phone now.
Please don't delete nothing out of that phone. All them fake pictures. So what?
It's not the same. I'm telling y'all, that was this
Can somebody
black.
post this
That was
on-
navy blue with a white.
Gary, would you put your hand on the Bible and swear to that?
Yes.
No.
Are you
don't
willing
do
to
that.
go to
I'm not going to let you do that.
You willing to go to hell? You willing to go to hell, then admit to Black America that you got on the same outfit that we wore on a live thing at Greenville, South Carolina. You could have wore jogging suit or something. Why?
This is not the same.
And then Jeff Johnson is here today, live in the studio and not on the phone. Why would you do that? That's embarrassing. Not Jeff Johnson.
In front of company.
Not Jeff Johnson looking at us like we ain't got nothing. We ain't doing good. We've been on the radio 15 years. It's too close together.
Y'all just don't understand because it's not the same. I'm not.
Are you admitting that that's the same outfit?
No, it's not.
How you going to say that and we looking at the video?
I don't
So
care.
our eyes
like
are
I told you,
deceiving
you
us?
was looking at Rodney King, but they told you didn't
Gary,
see
they
that.
go in the video.
Hit the video.
Gary, that's
Gary, that ain't navy blue.
That's not navy blue, Gary.
Put that up there.
Gary.
Right, we going. What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. Okay, let me tell y'all something. I'm doing something real big this month. Any deal that y'all got and they beating us, I'm going to be about $400. Just give me your pen and the paper because I'm asked what the what? What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. Okay, I told y'all before, y'all know what I do. I give all these good deals and everything else. Y'all better ask about me because I do all that all the time. And that's on who? Man had a little lamb. Okay.
They say Jeff Johnson auditioned for that commercial, but he didn't get it.
I didn't.
They say he did good, though. They say you did good.
He said, Mary had a little lamb. I love random stuff with the Gary. That's your frat brother.
Yes,
That's
baby.
your sorority brother where the money resides.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has a tea and a little other day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Before we get to the Beyonce story, y'all, I want us to continue to solicit the prayer warriors, y'all, for Don Lemon. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking story, y'all, but Don Lemon, honey, was recently released from CNN the other day. And it's being reported out that Don Lemon said he was stunned because he was shocked. He just did his show, and it just, honey, it just hurt my heart, honey. The girls were saying, like, girl, Miss Lemon gone. I'm like, no.
So who?
They, you know how the 60 talk say Miss Lemon was gone. but you know, I'm like, child, it's sad though, but Don put in a statement there, said that, they said Mr. Lemon said he was stunned that CNN declared on an end, y'all, to his longtime relationship with Mr. Lemon, a star anchor, y'all, who was a fixture of the network's primetime lineup before enduring a short but controversial tenure as a morning co-host, y'all. They're saying CNN and Don have parted ways, honey. Chris Light, CNN chairman, said in a statement, Don will forever be a part of the CNN family, and we thank him for his contributions over the past 17 years.
You don't be a part of no family when you gone. And then they top page right now is Fox News cut ties with host Tucker Carlson. They ain't talking about the release of Don Lemon.
Yeah, and we have Jeff Johnson here. Jeff, honey, I know you know a lot of these people in the community. Have you spoken with Don since his departure?
No, I haven't.
You haven't talked to him?
No. We don't have a relationship like that.
Oh.
What are your thoughts of the firing, like right after Tucker Carlson?
Well, once he no longer had his show, and he went to the morning show. To me, that was an off ramp on the way out. And then when he made statements that he had to apologize for, that was just a reason to get rid of him when they were trying to get rid of him anyway.
Yeah, the thing about Nikki Haley not being in her prime because of her age, that just really rubbed a lot of people the wrong way.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
sad,
wow.
though, y'all. It's a sad thing. And, you would have not thought. Dawn was a good person. He'd been there forever. And a lot of people thought CNN was Dawn Lemon. But, honey, these girls remind you, honey, that ain't nothing permanent.
So where you think he'll go? You think he'll
Probably
go?
the BET.
BET don't have news.
Oh, they don't?
No.
I think they're starting to do news now. Because I talked to Ed Gordon a few days ago.
Yeah.
I think they are just starting to do news again.
They are.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Dawn could go there. He could land right on his feet, honey, and do that. Or TV One or somebody.
Or he could do his own podcast.
Don gonna be fine.
Huh?
Yeah. Don gonna be fine.
Yeah, and he gonna be fine. All right, moving on to other celebrity news, y'all. Beyonce, baby, this girl, honey, they're saying, y'all, that Beyonce, honey, she asked Megan Thee Stallion, y'all, to redo her Savage, y'all, remix verse. Now, it's being reported, y'all, the remix version of Megan Thee Stallion's 2020 hit Savage, y'all, which famously, y'all, featured Beyonce, initially included, y'all, some explicit lyrics, but as the former Houston rapper explained in a new interview, y'all, those lyrics were toned down, honey, at Beyonce's request, y'all. Now, they're saying, honey, Miss Beyonce asked this girl, honey, can you take some of this cursing and stuff, some of these lyrics? And a lot.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's where the OG. I had a conversation with a comic this past weekend about. I said, do those cuss words make sense for that joke? Because if not, it's extra cursing and it's cringe worthy. It's not wrapped around laughs. Do you understand that concept?
Yeah. I've had to. Some years ago, you told me that when you was kind of teaching me how to.
Yeah, because
like,
my
hey,
argument
it's unnecessary. Don't just.
But my argument to him was, you're funny. You don't need that. You don't need that. Your jokes are already funny. Some people need to curse in order to appear funnier. But I'm like,
and a lot of younger comics, they use it as a crutch.
As a crutch. Yep, that was the conversation.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can do the same lyrics and have the same effect without the profanity, because the way I analyze it is like an onion. Like if I give you an onion and you bite it, the onion is nasty. But if you take the onion and chop it up and saute it and put some flour and some cube steak on top of it, you eat the same onion, but it don't taste bad. So the cursing got to be wrapped up in the lyrics, and it's got to be bumping.
It's also, let me help you get this money.
Huh?
It's let me help you get this money.
Right.
Because the other thing is, if the cursing is too much, it's not going to go mainstream. It's not going to go all the places you want it to go, and you're losing money.
Yeah, I did a clean show in Atlanta at a comedy club. AT&T said, we having our convention. We're going to give you $30,000 to do 9 minutes. I did 9 minutes. By the time I got through saying, give it up for the ladies, they're like, thank you, good night. That's enough, sir. Here's your check. What? You get stuff like that. You missing out. You close doors.
Yeah, but she said, Beyonce was like, could you please make your verse like a little bit cleaner?
Yeah.
But Beyonce got all kind of stuff in her songs.
But
not
she the
like
OG.
that.
Surfboard and all these other damn different things she said in her
It's all
songs.
implied.
She uses alliteration.
It's implied.
Yeah, but implied whatever, but still people could figure it out. I'm sure Megan was implying.
Who is the best basketball player ever?
Scottie Pippins.
Pippins with an S.
Pippins. Now you done sissed him up. Pippins.
Because he shop at Nordstrom's.
Michael Jordan had a coach. That's my point.
Oh, yeah?
He had a coach that designed plays to help him become better.
Yeah.
To pull out his best potential. That's the whole purpose.
Yeah, well,
but nowadays you can't correct.
We don't want to talk about that coach today, though.
Huh?
We don't want to talk about that coach today.
That coach.
Phil
Jackson.
No, well, I mean, he had a high school coach and he had a college coach. I'm just saying, just in general. He had a coach to create some structure.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I feel bad for Megan. She had to change her lyrics.
Oh, she good. She get to work with Beyonce.
But she changed them with no problem because she knew what that song was going to do.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Did something. Congratulations, honey.
Yes.
All right.
Can I do the Kahlua today?
Who?
Can I do the Kahlua today?
Go ahead.
Well, yeah, you could go ahead and step in my shoes.
The Kahlua today is recycled black. Some people call it a second day. Other people call it beautiful blue.
I got your wake-up calls. Y'all call me right now. Y'all shout Gary out. If you're from Greenville, South Carolina, yes, it's going all day, Brent. All day. I got time this morning.
Don't do that.
I woke up. I had my heart on the Lord this morning, okay?
And your grandmama.
And my my grandmama said,
Gary make you
tell
lose your
the truth.
vision.
He wore the same outfit in Greenville, South Carolina. I only want wake-up calls from Greenville, South Carolina this morning. 866-9 Ricky 866. And you say you had on what, Special K?
Gary has on his uniform today.
It's a uniform. When you wear something twice that close together in a live broadcast and then you wear it and you got to do Dish Nation, it's a uniform. He needs a name tag. Greenville, South Carolina, call us up, 866-9 Ricky, 866-9. Huh? Yeah, they're showing it on the screen. We got it up on the screen in the studio live, video, everything. It's a shame. It's an embarrassment. You come on this radio and do the tea, and you talk about all these celebrities and what they got on, and you don't want the same out. We are offended this morning, and we're going to have a march and a protest, and we're going to have Reverend Al, Ben Crump, everybody. 866, call us now. 866.
Councilman Eric Mays.
We're going to call him. We're going to have him call in. 866-9RICKEY, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got your wake-up call. 26 minutes after the hour. Brad, you ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
Let's go. Wake up.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Get it together. You want this long, this lead you in your house. You start with be bad. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. Come on. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know what you calling about. So come on and tell us and just wake up.
Good morning, everyone. This is your girl, Cynthia from Lake Mary, Florida. So in love with Rickey Smiley. Good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Joy Williams from Miami. I'd like to wake up my daughter and granddaughters from Jacksonville, Alexandria, winter and autumn. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, this is Tisha calling from Greer, South Carolina. I'm calling to wake up my daughter Zuri and to tell Gary don't wear that outfit no more.
Good morning. My name is Cedria. Wake up call for my two babies, Desire and Cortez. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yeah, this is Councilman Mays. Point of order. Point of order. Gary, you cannot wear the same outfit twice that close together. Thank you.
Wake up! Wow. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! St. Louis, wake up! New Orleans, wake up! And Memphis, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
When the councilman called, it's a problem.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. The wake-up call is being brought to you by My Computer Career. Friends, are you working way too hard for way too little? All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Look, all right. All right. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough being here. You have to have thick skin to be a member. You cannot be sensitive and survive on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's been bad for 15 years. It's been bad, Brett. Remember Brett first came, Brett was like, hey, I ain't finna be the butt of all the jokes. Brett then Brett's like, oh, okay, we wrote, then Brett learned how to roast. And it's just bad. All right, we might need to get Kurt Boudreaux on the phone. Yeah, get Kurt on the phone just in case. Because he's part of the problem. Let's talk about the problem.
Yes,
now, on this morning show, we do man law violations.
That's right.
Yep.
Who does the man law violation?
Special K.
Special K does the man law
First
violation.
Monday of every month.
First Monday of every month. We do a man law violation. Man law violation is what?
It's rules that men have to live by so as not to make other men feel uncomfortable in their presence.
Yeah, and you call it toxic.
Toxic. Well, some call it toxic masculinity. We call it man law.
Okay, so yesterday, Maria, you was there. Gary, you was there. We were all there. We had dinner. Chef Kurt Boudreaux came over, and we did some shrimp etouffee. So we had some crab legs. Everybody love, all black people all over America.
Yes.
We love crab legs.
Not just regular crab legs.
He did smoked
super big.
He did smoked crab legs with we got him on the phone.
About the length of my arm.
Yes.
So one leg is
That's
about
accurate.
the length of my arm.
Yeah, and
huge.
With smoked applewood
Ooh,
and
so
pecan and applewood mixed.
Best I ever had.
Yeah. So Special K, we sitting there eating. And John Lyon, I'm gonna bring you in on this because I ain't really feeling you right now. I know you one of the best DJs in the country and you mix, but you got a whole association problem.
It's an explanation, don't worry.
Okay, so Special K get his crab leg, and he looked Kurt in the eye. He made eye contact, Jeff.
No. What?
He said, hey, can you
We're not gonna do that.
Oh, you're lying.
Now the crab legs were pre-cracked because Kurt is that type of a chef.
Already cracked, right?
He cracks the crab legs.
King crabs are hard.
Yeah, they're very hard. They're very hard.
Okay.
So what happened was I had a leg that I had started eating on, but then when I got to the claw part, And, the claw is the hardest part. I had injured slightly my finger yesterday. I had jammed it a little bit. So when I went to crack.
Okay, you jammed your finger.
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you something about black people. When you have an injury like that, in the black community, you have to wear your hospital band for a week so other black people can ask you what's wrong with you.
Exactly.
I didn't go to the
We don't
hospital.
have no. Okay.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. So you can't say
I had
that.
time for all that.
Bro, you can't. All right, go ahead.
I had just jammed my finger. So my hand strength, Jeff, I'm talking to you because they're immature. My hand strength wasn't what it normally
But they
is.
were already
So when I went to
cracked.
crack, when I went to crack the corner of it to get to the actual meat, I couldn't open it because I didn't have the proper hand. I handed it to Kurt. I said, Kurt, do you have a crab cracker? He said, no. Let me just open it for you.
Can I say something, Jeff?
That's the whole
I don't
story.
know if it went like that.
Jeff, can I say something? I'm sitting there. He looked that dude straight in the eye. He handed him the crab leg and said, hey, can you take the meat out of my crab leg for me?
Yeah.
Kurt took the crab leg and took the meat out of the crab leg and brought it back over to him and put it on his plate. Then he dipped it in the butter, and a special case immediately dipped it in the butter and held his head up and opened his mouth with the butter dripping down his arm and put the crab meat in his mouth.
So you saying the meat that came out of the hardest part of the crab was
And the
taken
crab
out?
was already really, really cracked. They're
Partially
cracked.
cracked.
It was.
They're all cracked.
And you did make eye contact.
And you did make eye contact.
But I didn't ask him
You
to.
even
I
you
asked him,
squinted. You
I
looked at
asked
him
him for a
and you
crack. I said,
squinted.
do you have a thing that I can crack this crab up
No,
with?
you didn't.
He
No, you
volunteered.
didn't. No, you didn't. No, you
He
didn't.
volunteered to open it up.
Now you lying. You did not.
Yeah, you
I
did.
ain't got to lie.
Well, you said
Okay.
I lied about my outfit. You lied.
And then your boy John Lyons sitting over here guilty by association because you were supposed to say something.
Well, this is the thing. I feel like Special K is trying to tell us something without telling us something, and I just want K to know this is a safe space. We're going to support you in your decision.
That's right.
And we're behind you 100%.
That's right.
John Lyon. Hey, man, we are so... Good morning, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Who is this? Let's go to the phones.
Hey, what's up, Rick, man? What's up, this Darius, man?
Where Black Tony?
He has to run some errands. And
Hey, Darius, listen, y'all, if Black Tony getting somebody to work for him, you have to actually come to work.
Well, why won't you? This is the point I'm trying to make, and you actually making my issue worse. Why you ain't asked what's going on with me? And that's what I'm here. You know a lot. Do you know I don't even have 10,000 followers on Instagram? Do you know, like, I'm dealing with anxiety. I feel like ain't nobody pouring into me, Rick. And then this therapist told me, let me just tell you this, man, what's going on? Because anxiety is real, man, and we need to pour into good people like myself. Do you know, this, they told me don't watch TV too late. And that's one of the reasons I came in, because I watched Color Purple like 3 times.
You can't do that, Darius.
And I woke up and I'm...
Darius, hold on, Darius.
Yeah.
What part of the Color Purple got you in your feelings this morning?
The part that it just says, I just woke up feeling like I was poor, black, even ugly. But I know I'm still here. And Rick,
Darius.
What,
Darius,
man?
say it from your heart like they do in the movie, Darius. Say it. You got to get it out.
Okay, and then I'm going to tell you what else.
All right, go ahead.
Rick.
Yeah.
I was poor, black. I may even be ugly. But dear God, I'm here. But that's why you should watch stuff. And then I was looking at the first 48, and I'm so damn scared to leave off this door because Ray Ray told Mike ass up when he came out that door.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something else. What really did it, I watched, and now this, I had to go to the doctor. I watched 3 epic movies with Forrest Whitaker, right? And I woke up and my left eye was closed.
Did I ever ask you for anything? Did I ever ask you for anything? I never asked you for nothing, not even your sorry ass hand in marriage. Nothing. I never asked you for nothing.
Celie, no, I can't.
Until you do right by me, everything you think about is gonna crumble. Don't do it, Miss C. Don't trade places with what I've been through.
Come on, Oprah.
He ain't worth it. He ain't worth it.
Who you think you is? You can't cuss nobody. Look at you. You're black, you're poor, you're ugly, you're a woman, you're nothing at all.
Till you do right by me, everything you even think about gonna fail.
I'm poor, black. I may even be ugly, but dear God, I'm here. I'm here.
He ran across that field. He couldn't get to her, Brett.
Couldn't get to her.
That's what Don Lemon said when he was leaving six. Row 6.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is 5 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning. As soon as you get on the damn radio, honey, there ain't nothing but the devil don't want me to be great. But good morning to you, Ricky. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's excited, y'all, and the person that really needs to be excited, y'all, is Don Lemon, y'all. Don Lemon, honey, Rick Ross did some wonderful things for Don, and here's what he had to say for Mr. Don Lemon.
It's the biggest boss in the game, Ricky Rose. Just found out Don Lemon was terminated from CNN. Damn, Don. But guess what? The brothers got your back. We hiring in that Wingstop. And for some reason, I believe you know what you're doing with them lemon pepper wings. So, man, just send over your resume. Well, it was 17 years. But I'm going to make sure I get you in front of the right grill, brother. Stay solid, brother.
Oh, I love it.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, I'm sure somebody will provide a space for him. I think if you had to guess Jeff Johnson with Don Lemon's career, what do you think he might end up doing next? Or where do you see him?
I mean, he's got a fan base. He's got a loyal fan base, and people are always looking for content. So who knows where he's going to end up? Like I said, I think he's going to be fine. Whether he takes some time off and comes back, he could do HBO. He could do literally. He's got enough of a following. I think that he's going to have to partner with somebody else. I don't think he needs to try to carry a show by himself. But if he gets with an ensemble, he's going to be fine.
I just want to make sure I heard that correctly. Did he offer him a
got
job
carried
at the Wingstop in front of the grill? I just wanted to make sure that I heard that correctly.
He said he could cook some good lemon pepper wings.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I got that. Okay.
Yeah, he shaded him. He carried him.
I don't know how I passed over that.
I was just making sure that it wasn't me because.
No, he said, Don, come cook chicken.
It was definitely shade.
Right.
That wasn't shade. I mean, he's offering this man a job. He could be a manager or something over there.
He ought to show it up.
If you got fired today from the Rickey Smiley Morning Show and he called you and asked you to come cook lemon pepper wings, you would view that as a compliment?
It's a job, honey. I mean, my thing is, honey, you need to take your job. You could lay home.
He asked you a yes or no question, Gary.
And I'm answering a yes or no question.
No, he can't. See, he keep doing it because he can't be honest with them clothes on.
Same outfit from Greenville, South Carolina. Go on to the next story.
Just take it off so you can be honest.
I'm very honest, but, honey, I would take the job, Jeffrey. So, moving on, honey. And that's celebrity news, y'all. Baby, R&B singer, baby, Carrie Hilson, baby. This girl, honey, that went viral. She told her fans the other day, y'all, she explained that, honey, she likes to feel that, honey, the man she likes to date is dangerous when necessary. She said she likes dangerous men, honey. She says, adding that being with a dangerous man gives her a strong sense of protection. And she also said that, although her man is dangerous, she prays that he never needs to exercise it. Unquote.
All women want a dangerous man until you got to take out a restraining order on him.
Or go to the jail with bail money.
Oh yeah, you wanted that dangerous man. Now he outside your mama house.
But nobody want a wussy. I mean, Carrie is a strong woman. She needs a strong man. Women want a man with a strong hand, an easy touch.
They want a man that got a little bit of edge to him. You know what I'm saying?
They want a man that they feel safe with.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We want no man in his feelings listening to Air Supply.
Right.
Yeah.
Crying.
Get ready to get in the fight, he hunker down. Like, what you doing?
Yeah, you want somebody that'll thump.
That stand up for you.
Yeah. Like me. I'll fight for my woman. I'm talking about thump, go to jail.
Really?
Hell yeah, I go to jail for my woman. Somebody mess with my woman. I'm going to jail that night. whatever.
Yeah, I've got to say the same for myself.
Doggone bitch.
Really? No. Well, my thing, she just said she wanted a thug. She said she wanted a dangerous man, and there is a difference.
Man, I had a heckler in Nashville, and before you know it, I was at the edge of the stage talking about what you gonna do. Like on God. Like on God. Like I snapped out of being a comedian. Like, what you gonna do?
Oh my God!
He must have been real ignorant.
Man, yeah, he came with his girlfriend and he couldn't keep his woman in check. Had to tell her to sit down and be quiet the whole show. And next thing you know, I got my hands on my knees like I'm at the free throw line. Talking about what you gonna do?
And here I am needing help cracking my crab leg.
Oh, Jesus. It must have been the truth. I sneezed on it. Baby, when you sneezed on it, baby, it must be the truth.
Yeah, don't you sneeze because you know them other muscles gone.
What's the next story? Let's keep this train moving. Gary. All right.
All your little sneezes going to push out some air everywhere. Them muscles gone, baby.
That's all right, baby. They going to be healed in a minute.
Clench up before you sneeze again.
I got some exercises to help you get them back, Gary.
That's all right, baby. Jesus going to heal me.
Oh, my God.
Staple machine.
Rickey, hush. In my final story, y'all, Denzel Washington and Felicia Rashad, y'all, they've been friends, y'all, for more than 40 years. Well, baby, it's being reported, y'all, that both actors developed their craft, y'all, back in New York during the 1980s. Well, but some people are saying that you couldn't believe this relationship have been more than just a friendship. Now, it's being reported, honey, that a Memphis woman by the name of Miss Trina is claiming to be the secret love child of Felicia and Denzel. She looked just like him, too.
No,
the woman, y'all, who bears a striking resemblance of Denzel Washington explained that she was conceived during the 1980s, just before the two became international stars. Now, Trina says that once she was born, Felicia's family decided to hide the pregnancy and give the baby to her aunt to raise. Trina says that she now wants to come clear about her celebrity parents so that her children, y'all, can know where they come from.
She was conceived while her parents was watching The Cosby Show and Training Day.
That is a lie.
Y'all don't think that? You don't think she look like Denzel?
Everybody kind of look like everybody. That ain't.
She don't look like neither one of them.
That means that Patti LaBelle and Sammy Davis Jr. my parents, and they are not.
Oh, I can see that, Ricky.
Yeah, you see the resemblance, honey. Yeah, look at this dimple right there, honey.
That do not look like
but
them.
Do you see the tag there? I don't want to say it on the radio. It looks like she might be trying to promote something. You see that? Yeah.
So when they do that, they trying to promote something?
Yeah, they tag. She's probably trying to promote her little company. Like,
Yeah, well,
she
support
sell
her,
hair.
honey.
Yeah,
Just support
it
her.
has to do with hair. Yeah.
Yeah, let's support her. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is dragonfly. On the high end, you say dragonfly, and on the low end, just say beautiful blue. Like the color I was wearing that night when y'all thought my outfit was black.
You better say that, Gary.
Stick with that lie.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. Yeah, Gary, ain't nothing wrong with our eyes.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Today is One Dresica Day. It's just one. We're gonna name the day One Dresica. We're gonna say it's Dresey Day.
Dresey
It's
Day.
Dresey
yes.
Day. All right, it's Dresey Day. One Dresica Day. All right, so this is what we talk about. But hey, you know what it is. I love you. You know what we're talking about this morning. We're talking about Jeff. So we're sitting in the studio having a conversation. We're talking about people. Bad damn kids. I can't find it in my note. Wait a minute, hold on. Hell up. I see the T's. Okay.
So on today's What's Trending, we want to know, has another person's child ever worked your last nerve? And what do you do when people's kids act up? You can call us at 1-866-9-RICKY. Brat, you have a story about a man who got mad at a baby on an airplane and went off.
Yeah, girl, a passenger on a Southwest Airlines flight to Orlando threw a screaming fit when the toddler in a nearby seat would not stop crying, okay? And, of course, it was caught on video. Now, the man started by going off first complaining to the baby, then to the baby's parents, okay? And then flight attendant stepped in, and here's some of what was said. Check this out.
There's a child crying on the flight. Non-stop. That's what's happening. Can you lower that voice? No, that's not. No. Let's be rational. Hold on. You want to be rational? No. Don't tell me what Let's be rational. We are in a tin can with a baby in a goddamn echo chamber, and you want to talk to me about being okay?
Okay, because you're yelling.
So is the baby.
Okay, so you're a man.
Did that motherfucker pay extra to you?
Okay.
No.
Oh, wow.
Well, y'all, the wife was sitting next to him, and she looked so embarrassed, y'all. He caused a bigger scene than the baby did, the one he was complaining about. And when the flight finally landed, he was escorted off by security personnel.
Okay, escort him off. I mean, okay, the baby was yeah. There was a baby, though, baby, probably.
He did a lot. He did a lot.
First of all, when you travel,
just couldn't take it no more.
when you travel, bring headphones. Just bring headphones when you travel.
Noise-reducing headphones.
Please.
What you say? What kind?
The noise-canceling headphones. Yeah, you got to bring those.
So we all been on a flight with a screaming baby. That was, in my opinion, was definitely out of line. Out of line, Maria.
Yeah, I think that was. I think he was already agitated. He probably
Right.
didn't have enough sleep, and then the baby
He
just
thought
made
he was going to
things.
get to catch up with sleep on the plane.
Out of line, Gary.
No. Oh, there was a man out of line?
Yeah.
I'm in between both of them. Because first of all, the child has a right to cry.
Right.
Because that mama paid for him a ticket. So, honey, they didn't say at the door of the plane, no babies can cry. If that baby was agitated, just like that man was, the baby cried, the man cursed. So,
Brett.
Yeah, the baby could have been, ears could have been popping, or anything could have been happening. But the parents kind of need to know how to look at the child. And the child be like we used to do back in the day.
But if it's a baby, that don't work.
If it's a baby and it's your baby, you should know how to pacify your baby. Get it a pacifier.
Yeah.
Just try.
I've seen
in 6 months. Let's have this conversation.
Try.
Yeah, I've seen a situation on a plane where a lady
Try.
was doing everything she could. And the baby crying was getting on my nerves. But then I got 5 kids, so I'm used to crying.
Right.
But sometimes when a baby's 7, 8 months old, there's only so much you can do if they are really in a state of,
Especially if a baby is colicky,
distress.
if a baby has never been on the plane before,
Now-
if the baby...
Now, Jill, somebody was trying to spend the night at your house.
Well, yeah, that's a whole nother thing, because this was not a baby, this was a child.
No, but I'm just talking
And
about.
Oh, no, I had
the
enough
topic
of it.
The topic is. What is it, Maria? The topic is.
I had enough of somebody else's child.
Right.
Yeah. So having a sleepover with my son, and my son went to a private school where there were a lot of kids that didn't look like him. And one of those kids was at the house. And before the sleepover started, he was cussing at his dad, yelling at his father. And so before his dad left, I brought him back upstairs and said, okay, listen, you can't stay. Because I'm watching how you yell at your father. And my concern is if your father leaves, I am going to get charged with murder.
Right.
Because I will kill you.
Because you ain't going to yell at me like
At
that.
all. It's not going to happen. And so immediately I had to realize there's different ways of raising children. Some people just don't do what other people do. But I was always taught in my house there's a certain way it's going to go down. And we just realized who can't be friends with you.
Period.
So he had to go. And it was almost a lesson to him and his father. Because I almost wanted to counsel the daddy.
Yeah, because that's not acceptable everywhere.
Yeah.
That's not acceptable
And you gotta
anywhere.
set your
No,
yeah.
it's not.
No, it's acceptable in some places.
Today's society, because everything you get questioned about everything. Everything is a why. Why? It ain't no damn why. That's just the way it is.
Right.
Do you set out a red light and go why?
I don't mind why, Rick.
It's
I
a
mind-
boundary.
There's a difference between a child who's inquisitive. I encourage my babies to be inquisitive, but it's different if you yelling at your parents.
But be respectfully inquisitive and don't
That's
ask me
what I'm
why right then. You can ask me why. We have a conversation about it later.
Right.
But if I tell my child to do something, do it right then, and that's the end of it. And we can discuss it later.
Yeah.
Why? Why? Okay. Everything, it's a boundary.
But
Have you
Oprah
ever
did
been-
a show years ago, and we have to understand this. We are stifling our kids. You need to let the kids express themselves.
That's the problem.
You know, so
Sometimes it's okay, but it's all about how they
There's
express
barriers.
themselves.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
barriers.
because some
they
of that.
grow up and they feel like they can show out and get a response with that same behavior, but the adult version. So it's really important that you discipline them in those types of spaces when they get out of hand like that.
Right, so
Right.
I guess the question is: was the baby wrong or was the man wrong?
Have you ever been so annoyed that you wanted to chastise somebody else's child? Because I had that situation happen. I was at a Nordstrom
that
rack,
definitely happens.
and this little girl was going off, and it wasn't because nothing was wrong with her. She wanted something that her mama and I guess her grandmama wasn't giving her, and she was doing the double stomp, the whole double stomp thing, and waving her hands and screaming at the top of her lungs. And me and other customers was looking around like, okay, are they going to do something about this? And this went on for like 20 minutes.
You know what's one of the best things ever happened to me in my whole life? My mother took me to the dentist. I had a black dentist. I'll never forget it. Light skin, heavy set, had long, beautiful hair. Dr. Floretta Jameson.
Come on, Floretta.
Down in the Masonic Temple. She had a dentist office. And I had a bad attitude that day. I had to be about 9 years old. And I had a bad attitude, didn't want to open my mouth, didn't want to do what the dentist, snatching, and had a bad attitude. She asked my mom to step out the room. My mama stepped out the room. Dr. Floretta Jameson, she dead and gone. Right? She grabbed me by my shirt and pulled me to her face and gritted her teeth at me. And she said, let me tell you something, you little MF. She said, your damn mama need to be getting her own teeth fixed.
That's right.
But she trying to get yours fixed. She said, you can't even afford braces. I got to make you a retainer to get your teeth straight because I had double teeth. She said, you better lay your ass in this chair. I'll tear this dentist's office up with you.
Right.
She said, do you understand me? I said, yes, ma'am. Not yes. Yes, ma'am. And she pushed me back down in that chair.
And you did what you had to
and
do.
I opened up my mouth. And to this day, you can't pay me not to go to sleep with my retainer on. I respect my teeth. I respect my dental health. Yep. I gargle every night. I brush my teeth every night. I got all natural teeth, and my teeth are white and clean and pretty in memory of Dr. Floretta. I wish I just knew her if she had kids or something, but she was a beautiful person, and she made me just respect my dental hygiene. I never had bad breath. I always smell good, even down to cologne. Wow. Like everything around my mouth area is on point because of her. My teeth and floss and everything. I'm so particular about my teeth because of her. Correction.
Consequence.
Absolutely. Yes. Because braces hurt.
Yes.
But they correct the smile.
That's right.
And the society got crooked teeth because there's no correction.
That's right.
Correction has now become into question. Ooh. And it's just bad. And now that's why you got kids out here doing what the hell they want to do. That's why you can't sit on your front porch anymore and enjoy. Old people can't enjoy their retirement.
Nope.
Shooting going on. All this stuff. Kids have no coping skills. They have no conflict resolution skills. And it's a problem. Now we're scared because we decided that we want to be kids' friends and nobody has set any type of boundaries. Shut the hell up. I don't care what's wrong with you, all this psychological stuff. Oprah and all them, they done made everything and then complicated parenting. Okay, you just, I want to express myself too, but my granddaddy, mama at tea, my grandmama tell me to do something. I just have to do it. And I just have to go in the room and sit down and be mad or whatever and get over it.
That's right.
Now what happens with that is when your boss tell you to do something, it's yes, sir. And it's just it.
That's it.
And there's a way to do both, Rick.
Absolutely.
There literally is a way to do both. I tell my babies all the time, there's a time for this conversation, and this ain't the time.
Absolutely.
But I can come back later because I also don't want to be so emotionally unavailable that I miss what they're going through and what they're feeling. So there's a time for the discipline, and there's a time for tapping into what they're feeling. Right. You can do both. Our parents and grandparents didn't do both.
Right. Put some space between when your mama tell you to do something. Put some space between it.
Right.
Not right now.
That's right. That's right.
And be respectful. Big mama, can I talk to you about something?
Right.
Yeah, baby, what you want to talk about? And if she decides not to talk about it,
then you gotta wait.
Then you gotta wait.
That's right.
You ain't gonna die.
Right.
You ain't gonna go and do nothing crazy over a box of cereal. All right, let's go to the phones. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKY. Good morning.
To other people's kids, that certainly worked my last nerve. I was on a plane one time. Kid was crying. I was like, Lord, have mercy, please help me. But then I also have kids, and I had some blueberries, so I offered blueberries, and that seemed to solve the problem. So sometimes it's just a matter of compassion.
Kids work my nerves all the time, especially if they come over my house. I'm going to give them what they don't get at home. And they say, Rickey Smiley treatment, Precious, get your damn ass over here and sit down.
They were acting up, screaming, talking back to their parent. The parent was just sitting there. I asked them to leave my house, never to come back.
I have a firm look. Depending if it's a baby or what have you, 6 months down, then I'll try to help the mother by soothing the baby. But I have a stern look, and I carry a ruler in my purse, especially for church. You gonna get some pop-pops, or you gonna spot it. You gonna get the ugly look. I got 5 kids. When every time work your nerve, mind your damn business. That's the best thing to do is to mind your damn business.
I'm a 30-year educator, and that happens all the time. My adult children tell me that I need to leave other people's kids alone, but it's about time for us to get back on the boat and do what we're supposed to be doing to help the village raise these children. I'm sick and tired of the younger ones out there crying, throwing things, tearing up Walmart just because they feel like they can and parents allowing it. It's time for us to put our foot down, give them a mama look for the babies, and then set those rhetorical questions for those who don't know what they're doing and how they're doing it, if it wasn't raised right, maybe. That's okay. That's what the village is for. We're supposed to set the standards and let them know you're doing something wrong. Sit your behind down somewhere. I like the way Gary puts it. Sit your ass down.
Now, that lady talking about tell folks to mind their business. You saying that now. Wait till they get 16. You're going to want somebody to help you. Mm-hmm. All that mind your business, it takes a community. If Mr. McClaney went down the street and Mr. Lockhart across the street, Miss Garrett next door, Miss Woods next door, Miss Merchant next door, Miss Robinson next door. Okay. If they say something to you, that's just what it is. And if they have to call your granddad, you can get another ass whipping.
Yep.
You understand? Mr. Turner across the street.
It goes both ways, too, because parents need help.
Absolutely.
And there's too many parents acting like they don't.
Mm-hmm. All right. It's Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to. Jeff, thank you for being here this morning,
Always
man.
good to be here, man.
Member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated.
06.
One and only Jeff Johnson. What's up, baby?
Man, listen. Joe Biden announces 2024 re-election campaign. Are you excited?
I mean, I am
concerned.
I'm just concerned. I'm not concerned about him not being able to do the job. I'm just concerned if he get into a election with Ron DeSantis, he might lose.
I don't see that. I think Ron DeSantis every day is showing that he's not that guy. He has the personality of a microphone stand.
What Joe Biden got
ready.
going for him is the situation with the guns and the abortion issues, which is going to get people that's in the middle, independents and conservative
and
white women that don't want men to be controlling their bodies.
And young people. I think Republicans are turning off young people under a certain age.
Well, here's the thing. I think Republicans are constantly turning off the majority of young people,
right?
Because young people want control, and the Republicans are constantly trying to take control away. But the question is, young people also, if they're not excited, they won't turn out. Yeah. And so is Biden the candidate that can actually rally the base, whether it's DeSantis or Trump?
But here's the problem. If you primary Biden, who you going to primary him with? And isn't that going to fracture the Democrats?
Well, not if it's a primary. It's a primary. I mean, if Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, says, I'm going to run against Biden because he's old as hell, and I just think that I can do something better for the country and Democrats and take us in a different direction, sure, that may fracture the Democratic Party during the primary, but it actually sets you up for a stronger Democratic Party in the general election.
And, Jeff, my question for you is, what do you think about Biden's mental competency? Because sometimes I get worried when he's in these debates and he's answering questions or he's at a press conference. It makes me nervous because he has these moments.
Yeah, and I want to be clear that this is about Biden, not about Biden's age. Because
Right.
I know some 80-year-olds that have full faculty that you can't half step against them because they're going to get you.
I do too.
I don't know if I believe that President Biden always has his full faculty.
Yeah.
And so that worries me. I mean, he's already the oldest serving president by way of, he's 80 years old now. So we're talking about somebody that potentially has to be 85 years old as president of the United States. And I think that there are going to be some people in the Democratic Party that's worried about that.
Yeah. He's just going to have to go on stage and do to get the young people excited. He's going to do all the speeches.
But he's not going to do that.
With Future and Meg the Stallion standing on the side of him. Go ahead, Jeff.
But it's already been announced he's not going to do a lot of rallies. He's not going to do a lot of personal.
Okay, this is what was the Supreme Court justice that stayed in office too long and should have resigned because
RBG.
Yes, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. It's that whole scenario, man.
Dianne Feinstein's doing the same thing in the Senate. Dianne Feinstein. She's doing the same thing in the Senate. She's 90 years old.
And we got a whole lot of members of Congress there's just a lot of people that stay too long. Your pastors don't need to be there no more.
I agree with you. I've been saying that for years, man. They hold on to power and they don't want to move on. Or whatever. And then next thing you know, somebody else, on the opposition get your seat. That's what happened to Ruth Bader Ginsburg. That's why you got Amy
Coney Barrett,
in that seat. Had she resigned like Barack Obama was trying to get her to do, or whatever, then he could have filled that seat in the United States
so
Supreme
many of these
Court.
positions come with ego.
It does.
On one end, and on another end, in our community, we don't take care of people after they leave.
Right.
So there's a whole lot of black folks that don't leave office or don't leave positions, not because they still want to be there, but because we don't do like other communities do. We're going to make you a chairperson emeritus of a nonprofit. We're going to pay your bills. We're going to make sure you got health insurance. We're going to let you show up with a level of respect. White folks, they see somebody old, they set them up, and then they switch positions.
Right.
We just like get out. And then people can't take care of themselves. So there's a lot of folks that want to leave positions that don't because they got nowhere else to go.
Right.
So
That's all aspects of like radio too.
yeah. How about that, Don Lemon? So listen, hit me at Jeff Nation. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you don't do it, Rick. Let me know. Don't fall for it.
I know you ain't set up
Don't
here trying to
fall
throw
for it.
shade.
He falling for it. He
Gary.
falling for it.
Well, what did you say about what you mean by radio?
I mean, you know, because y'all old in radio, y'all don't.
I'm
wanna
not
be
old.
speak-
I'm young.
Oh, I wasn't talking about you.
You're older than me.
Huh?
Jeff, go ahead, man. Anybody got time for with Gary today?
Jeff's Nation on IG. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think about Joe Biden running for president. And push love and not war.
Fix your jeans. Fix your jeans.
Twan 360. All right, y'all. It is about that time for another episode of Fix It Jesus with the one and only Twan, the Don Twan. Good morning.
Ricky, good morning. In today's Fix It Jesus, Lil Boosie is making headlines again. He done went off on a group of housekeepers after they allegedly showed up to his Atlanta mansion without his consent. Now, Ricky, get this. The Baton Rouge rapper says since they showed up without his consent, they might as well get ready to clean the whole house down to the baseboards. Take a listen to this.
I ain't even call the maids. They just coming. Since they came, they gonna clean every baseboard in this. I want the baseboards clean. Miss Marie, I need my whole closet done, and I need it done right. I need all my shoes stacked right. I don't need them put on top of each other. I need them laid out, stacked right. All my clothes, I want them hung up, shirts with shirts, jeans with jeans. Y'all have been rushing my top floor up there. Y'all just laying the stuff. I want it color coded. Okay. I want my jeans with my jeans, my shirts with my shirts, my shoes the same color. Do not give me a rush job. Okay. Thank you.
She said, okay, help you please. She said, okay, help you please.
He said,
She said, okay, help you please.
He said,
They don't understand what he said.
Show damn don't.
They don't know what the hell Lil Boosie said at all. At all. He can't, and then I feel bad because you can't talk to them like that.
It feels demeaning, yeah.
Absolutely. I would never, ever speak to somebody that, because I understand you paying for the maid service or whoever help you or whatever, but they still offering a service. Be nice to people.
And they're still human beings.
I
You
wouldn't
don't
do
just
that.
talk to people like that.
You can't talk to folks like that. I'm talking about, it's just not, I feel bad about that.
And did he go live with that video?
He went live with it.
Oh, and then that's...
Were they Latino or they were Asian? I'm not asking, were they, which one? Because you said
Latino.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
never. And let me tell you something about the Latino community. Those are some of the hardest working people ever. I wouldn't have some of the things that I have in being comfortable as I am if it weren't for people from the Latino community. They will come and bust their ass and won't take a break.
And you can tell people what you don't like or what they didn't do
Without
well
doing
without talking
that.
to them like that.
No,
and putting them
man.
on blast on your IG.
No.
Even if they showed up without his consent. But according to reports...
I'd rather you show up without my consent because that means
Well, he
that
ain't
ain't
asking to
nobody,
leave.
ain't nobody in the
Thank you.
house when I get there. The house clean.
But still, you kind of flexing on the fact that you got these people working for you, and you can
No,
tell you can
that's
talk to them
not
any
cool.
kind of way. But karma is real, and karma ain't kind. And
Don't you talk to people like that after
Yeah.
you come from the pen or something?
Huh?
Don't you go to the pen and come back talking to people like that?
I don't know. What you saying?
What that got to do with anything?
You kind of learn that talk from the pen.
Lil Boosie ain't been in the pen?
No, he never been to the pen.
Oh, yes.
Several times.
No, that's just,
Alleged.
that's
Oh.
just being rude, and that kind of shows that you wasn't raised right. My mom would have a fit if she heard me talking to somebody like
Oh
that.
my God, that made my nerve. That made me feel sad and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made me feel really uncomfortable.
Because you know your pastor always talk about what Jesus talk about, the least of these. The least of these. We gotta be careful. You don't know who.
Also,
You
how
don't
you
know-
how you use power says a lot about who you are.
Absolutely. And you know what, Jeff? When I had my TV show, my sitcom, shut up, Gary. Okay, start the music. We know it only lasted 2 seasons. Okay,
That's how long? Oh.
The show that me and Ray J had.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody that cleaned and swept and built the set, I knew them by name. The security guards in the building where we come in and do the morning show, I know them by name.
They knew you probably wasn't going to be that long, so they wanted to get to know you.
Man, go Man, Twan, you gonna sit up here and laugh in my face at him?
I don't want no smoke with nobody, Ricky. My bad.
It was a great show, Ricky.
Ricky, listen, Man Cave.
So what? It was
Man
2
Cave only
seasons.
lasted
Great as
one
a
season,
stretch.
brother.
How
Man
long did
Cave
Man
only
Cave-
lasted one season.
Okay.
BT didn't
The
really
show
do
that me
it.
and
So
Reed-
I feel you.
Right, we was on TV. It lasted 2 seasons. Have you ever had a sitcom that even had 1 season?
The one that you was on, the second one that they tried you with, yeah.
What, you made an appearance?
Yeah.
That's probably why it didn't get renewed. And I hope you didn't have that same outfit on that you wore to the live broadcast in Greenville, South Carolina. You decided to put it back on this morning. We're going to have a whole funeral for that outfit,
But
sir.
you didn't see he's had a show. Pimp this outfit.
Yeah, pimp this outfit.
How to wear it again.
Yeah, don't
and
ever
again
wear
and
that
again and
I keep
again.
telling you that outfit was navy blue, and we already looked at it.
That outfit was
navy
not
blue.
Navy. That's the same outfit you wore in Greenville, South Carolina,
I
and
recall
doing the
you talking
live
about
broadcast.
butts.
And all of the listeners in Greenville is offended.
Well, I'm offended because they offended because his outfit was navy blue.
It was not. They don't even make those outfits. Don't even come
Didn't
in.
somebody say that the truth will set you free?
The truth.
Well, they just set me free because I know better.
Twan, how can you be reached?
Hit me on my IG at Twan the Don.
Already. Oh! John Lion on the ones and twos, y'all chicken and waffle mix, man. John Lion, man, you killing it this morning, man. What's up, baby boy?
I'm good, man. You don't just have to wake the whole city up real quick, man. Of course, you'll make sure me up on the gram at JAH Lion. So,
Hey, y'all, everybody was talking about you in Nashville and Memphis this past weekend, man.
yo, big up the whole of Nashville, big up the whole of Memphis. I'm gonna be back up there real soon, man. Trust me.
There it is, man. Hey, one of the best mixers in the country, the one and only John Lion Sound. John, let them know how you can be reached.
Yeah, man, on the gram at JAH Lion. So,
JAH Lion Sound. All right, y'all, we got the one. Are we going to the phone? Let's go to the phone. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Who is this? Hello?
What's up, Ricky?
Fat Tasha. Fat Tasha. Fat Tasha, you always call in when John Lion. Hey, that's your biggest fan, Fat Tasha.
what going on, Tasha? You good?
How you look? I'm gonna come. How good are you, John?
Hey, Fat Tasha, how many times you hit John up on Instagram?
Almost every day. I be trying to DM you, John.
John, why you don't respond to Fat Tasha?
Man, I ain't never seen no DM come from Fat Tasha.
What?
I ain't never seen no DM come from you.
He said he ain't seen your DM, Fat Tasha.
You a damn lie. I'm too big to miss. I'm too big. You, John, like, I be sending you pictures. It's a girl like with my arm be out the window because my AC broke. You'll see no big arm hanging out the window with a PT Cruiser, gray.
Nah, I ain't see that one at all, B. I ain't seen that one at all.
Hey, John, where you gonna be DJing at? Maybe you can give her a ticket, let her get in the club where she won't have to stand. Now, where you doing your next gig?
Yeah, man. Friday in Atlanta, Jamaican Lounge. I'm gonna make sure you skip the line. You get VIP treatment. I got you. Say no more. Don't even worry about it.
You heard that?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, hey, John, you got me hot, John. Like, I'm gonna put diesel in my damn PT Cruiser. I'm gonna get to Atlanta. I put diesel in my PT Cruiser. I put diesel, John.
Okay,
diesel fuel, John. Like,
VIP treatment, man. I got you. Don't worry about nothing.
Do y'all know this is the first time you ever interacted with one of your fans on the show, y'all? Like, this history today.
Yeah, this is the first time, man. Yo, big up Fatasha, man.
Big up.
I'm gonna get you on.
What'd you say, Fantasha?
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour. Y'all, hey, everybody out there, man, listen, these tickets are going fast. Brad, Maria, they about to sell out. we start adding these artists and it's sold out. Listen, y'all go ahead and try to get your tickets now so you can get to Daytona Beach for my birthday weekend. Go to the website right now.
RickeySmileyBBB.com. And the flights are good coming out of Atlanta if you get it now. So
Right.
if you're flying out of Atlanta or if you want to drive down, you can do that as well. But yeah, RickeySmileyBBB.com.
Nashville, y'all going
Or drive up from Miami.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We already know Hot 105 coming.
Oh, it's gonna be strong.
Yeah. Duval gonna be there. So we done heard. DC, Chi-Town, and Detroit, and California show up to everything.
Yes, they do, Lord.
Everything. I'm talking about, boy, DC, they always show up. Maryland, Baltimore always show up. So I'm excited about that. So one more time.
Don't wait because it's going to sell out by Mother's Day. That's my prediction. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
RickeySmileyBBB.com.
There it is, y'all. Maria got your front page. What up?
What up? Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Tuesday headlines. As Jeff Johnson mentioned moments ago, President Joe Biden formally announced he's running for re-election, setting the stage for a potential rematch against Donald Trump. Now, in a video released on Tuesday, Biden said he needed more time to fully realize his vow to restore the nation's character. Now, when President Biden became president back in 2021, he was 78 years old, making him the oldest president to ever hold the office and now the oldest to run for re-election. In other news, Ricky, your girl, Georgian Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis told
Member of
Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Come on, you don't play with the sorors.
Yeah, she told local law enforcement officials in a letter that she plans to make an announcement on possible charges against former President Donald Trump sometime between July 11th and September 1st. Now, the letter obtained by CNN is another strong indication that she is seriously weighing racketeering and conspiracy charges in connection with his actions in Georgia around the 2020 election. Wow. Yeah. Lastly, scientists at Johns Hopkins University say they've developed a gel-based treatment that might be incredibly effective at treating an often fatal brain cancer. Now, in a study of mice released this week, the gel in combination with surgery was found to eradicate 100% of glioblastoma tumors. Wow. Now, it's going to take more time and research to safely perform the procedure on humans, but they're working on it. We know this is a big deal, and we actually know someone in media who died because of this. So this is a great breakthrough. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at news. For more on these stories and other headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Right now, the Brat has a hot spot. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. This segment is being brought to you by
Brought to you by the Capital One Venture X card, the travel card for people always asking, where next? Capital One, what's in your wallet? See CapitalOne.com for details. Good morning, Brat.
Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Tamika Scott of Escape recently sent a heartfelt message to her bigger sister, Latasha Scott, while talking to the ladies of Fox Soul. Y'all take a listen to what she had to say.
I love my sister, and I support her wholeheartedly, and I ask everyone to support her. I want the best for her, and I want her to love herself. And don't let nobody stop you from being who you are, because you were who you are before you met him. You're going to always be that star with or without him. I want you to love yourself. It's not about me. It's not about the group. It's about you. And it's about your love for yourself, because you deserve the best.
Before she met who she talking about?
Her husband.
That was Latasha talking?
That was Tamika.
Oh, that was Tamika
giving
talking.
a message to her sister, Latasha.
Get out.
What you think about that?
I just think she means what she says. I think she loves her sister, and she wants to be close again to her sister, but I think he's the person that's kind of in the way of that. That's how I feel. I mean,
that's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like.
That's what you get from that.
And they have always been really, 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 really close.
Right.
So I just think she wants her sister back. That's it. Like.
I hope they fix that.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. She was on my sister's show, and of course my sister has had to bring up our mishaps, which she often does, to compare to other people, and then they got to talking, and she opened up, and
right,
you know,
but y'all good though.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
We're definitely good.
Hey, Brad, why we all scared of her?
Because she used to whoop me when I was little, so I got a reason to be.
She called me.
I had to suffer the consequences when I was little.
That's probably the only person I ain't never sent the voicemail out. But my phone said Lisa Ray. I answered that phone, and I go somewhere and get in the corner quiet. I don't know, for some reason I just be nervous because she don't play.
Listen.
Ever since Players Club,
Okay.
you make me nervous.
Right. I got whoopings when I was in high school. I'm like, I'm in high school. You still trying to whoop me? Dang. All right, y'all. Moving on. Film and television producer Lee Daniels went to social media to say a smart TV executive would hire Tucker Carlson and Don Lemon to be on the same show. Here's what he had to say.
So here's the thing. Tucker Carlson out. Bye, my and then Don Lemon out, which is just like gut-wrenching. I mean, okay, but here's the thing. I got this idea, and I came in here, I want y'all boys to think about this. Don Lemon, Tucker Carlson, if I were a smart executive, I'd put them both on the same TV show.
That would be good.
How bananas would the ratings be? Agreed. And I think it could possibly unite the country, too. Right? Dogs, what y'all think?
Jeff, what you think?
I love it.
Absolute K.
Here's the thing. If it's not on Fox, Tucker Carlson is different. Because at the end of the day, you're catering to a different audience. You don't have the same pressure from Murdoch and the boys. I would really be interested to see if Tucker Carlson is actually as nuts on Fox as he is somewhere else.
Well, if he doesn't push the whole white supremacy thing, the white power thing.
But that was the play. That was the play of Fox. So somewhere else, his paycheck is coming from somewhere else.
He might could shift.
How many times have we seen nut jobs leave either the Trump administration or leave another place that's paying them, and you realize, wait a minute, they aren't actually nuts. They was just getting paid to be nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that's him. I'm just saying I think that if he was at another network, that pressure to be who he was on Fox would be different.
They've both been fired from the two top networks, so where else would they show up?
But top is relative because they could do a YouTube show and people will watch it.
Yeah, I think the way
own it.
Yeah, the way the industry's set up now, if they went that route, they would both win.
And I think he's right. A smart executive, if they came together, would be like, this is money.
Yeah,
they need to get away from the corporate
streaming,
structure.
podcasts, live show, all of that. That would be really good.
Well, why don't he give him a job here? He's Lee Daniels.
Yeah, but he's not a distributor.
You can get one.
You don't need nobody to give you a job the way things are set up now. You can create your own. If you have content, you can create your own.
They need to holler at each other. Just reach out to each other.
Yeah.
And if they did it on an entertainment network instead of a news network,
right,
it would make a whole lot of sense.
Wow,
that's smart.
That's a great idea. What you gonna do, Ricky? Call them. I want in. I got 5 on it.
Let's go.
All right, y'all, we gonna wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got the praise mix down. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.